under one extended roof. That's what you'll find here at Furniture Gallery, Scrub Apparel Outlet, and Shore Marketplace.
That's right, and Leah, you got a chance to sit down with one of the owners. This place has a lot of history.
And a lot of its family history, and Marlene is going to tell us more about how things got started.
It's rare to see a business survive for so many years in the same location, but for Marlene Lusk, the space on Coastal Highway that houses these three unique businesses is more than just a building. It's family.
Well, originally, this was a lumber company. It was Shore Building Supply back in the early 60s. My father started it. He was a building contractor, and he wanted to provide quality building materials to himself and other contractors. So he opened Shore Building Supplies.
Over the years, the store has changed its contents until a little over 30 years ago when Marlene's father decided to make it an unfinished furniture store. From there, Marlene and her sister Esther have made the Furniture Gallery and Scrub Apparel Outlet the perfect marriage of what their father started and what they've created on their own.
I love that we are carrying on what both my parents did. In the space it was my father's and the name after him, and because my mother had Heritage Antique Market, the vendor spaces, we set that up just like she did. So we took a little bit of both them and we've put it into here, and I like that. It makes me feel very at home.
Whether you're looking to decorate your own home or your vacation rental, Furniture Gallery is bound to have the perfect piece to tie your room together.
We used to do custom finishing when we had the unfinished store, but we don't do that any longer. We bring in the furniture pre-finished. A little quicker, a little easier for us because we don't have to do the finishing in-house, but the turnover is much quicker because people can buy right off our floor, and they love that. They can come in and, I love this table. Well, load it up and take it home.
And of course, they can do custom orders. In addition to beautiful furniture, you'll find truly unique artwork, decor, flipped furniture pieces, and more at the connected space full of work from over 40 vendors and artisans at Shore Marketplace.
We named it after the original Shore Building Supply. It is Shore Marketplace. We have over 40 different vendors, which consist of crafters and artisans and antiques and all kinds of different things. And it gives small businesses, which throughout our family, we've always been involved in small businesses. My mother had Heritage Antique Market originally. My sisters had other gift stores. My dad had the building company and lots of different small businesses. And it's kind of hard to start a small business without a brick and mortar these days. And brick and mortar is hard to run and very expensive. So a lot of these people have full-time jobs, but they love what they do. They do crafting, or they do beautiful pottery work or glass work. And one of the ladies down there that's working at the counter now, she does these little crocheted animals that are amazing. And that way they can sell their creations, but they don't have to be someplace all day long. They don't have to rent a brick and mortar, and it gives them a good start into business, and it gives them a chance to express themselves and enjoy their creativity.
Creativity that results in one-of-a-kind pieces flying off the shelves. So make sure you follow Shore Marketplace on Facebook to get a first look at artists' latest creations.
And they go through inventory fast. So if you want to get first dibs on everything that they have here, make sure you check out their Facebook page so that you can be the first one in the door. Coming up on Coast Life, Paige is going to check out how under the same roof, you can also support our healthcare workers.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Furniture Gallery.
You're watching Coast Life. We aren't done yet exploring this awesome space. You've already checked out Shore Marketplace and the Furniture Gallery. Just a few steps away, I'm taking you to the Scrub Apparel Outlet.
I'm here to help people out and to be able to make someone, when they walk out the door, feel good about their purchase. I think that's the most important thing.
For the nurse who just graduated, or for the mom going back to work, and every nurse in between.
When a girl comes in that needs scrubs, I mean, when they walk out of the dressing room, we want them to look like $1 million, you know, I mean, and it's important that they're comfortable.
They aren't just taking care of healthcare heroes at work, but after work. When the shift is over, Scrub Apparel has comfy socks and pajamas to relax in.
They're exhausted. A lot of them have families, a lot of them don't live near here, and a lot of times we'll stay open late if they call and say, I'm 5 minutes away, don't close. And so we want them to be able to get in here so that they do have nice looking scrubs to go back to work.
But hey, heads up, nurses aren't the only ones who can do some shopping there.
We also have chef coats and chef's wear. So we get a lot of chef's wear. Then we have the regular real estate agent who's on their feet all day and wants a pair of pants to feel comfortable. The Deltec students, we give them a discount on their scrubs. We also give money towards new scrubs for whoever has the highest point average at Deltec when they graduate.
Scrubs for all positions, jobs, and personalities. Dress up your scrubs for what you love or holiday. And they didn't forget about the men. That section is continuously expanding.
Compression socks. Now that's something that I would say I probably sell at least a pair a day. We have a lot of doctors that send their patients here for the compression socks because the person's legs swell up, and they're very, supportive to people's legs who are standing all day, especially nurses.
For some, it's their workwear, but for others, it means a whole lot more.
One family that their mother was a nurse and she had passed away. They wanted to dress her in nurse's uniform because she was a nurse for so many years. So we said, when the guy came up to the counter, he said, well, how much do I owe you? I said, you don't owe us anything. So that's what makes my day.
And that is what we are all about here at Coast Life, supporting our healthcare workers.
And supporting local business owners and their families that have been here for generations, as well as all the artists in the area.
That's right, and we want to continue to put a spotlight on our amazing community members when Coast Life returns.
This segment of Coast Life is brought to you by Scrub Apparel Outlet.